Welcome to part 6 of the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 playthrough, and we're continuing on with Metropolis Zone. Lava.
And you open up the part by jumping straight into the lava.
Sonic is badass like that. God damn!
And
Damn shellcracker.
that almost always hits me, that shellcracker.
Slicer.
God damn it!
And now you know why no one likes Metropolis Zone.
Well, it's not true that no one likes Metropolis Zone, but nobody likes its badness.
Don't the three have a nickname or something like the Unholy Trinity?
On the subject of Metropolis Zone, though, it's the only one with 3 acts, but that also was not originally in the game plan. The third act was actually in the beginning. It was actually supposed to be a completely separate 1-act zone called Cyber City Zone.
Whoa!
Okay. That was awesome.
Anyone want to explain what happened there?
I have no idea.
It's called a glitch. Now, it was actually called early on. It was actually called Genocide City Zone.
Which sounds cooler, by the way.
It sounds cooler, but isn't quite what they were going for, because, well, that name comes from their misunderstandings about the English language. But suffice it to say, a kid's game with the word genocide in it probably wouldn't go over very well with the mothers and the fathers
Genocide means kitten, right?
and the aunt mothers out there. Anyway, Cyber City is the final name for it, but that was scrapped. But they had the level map for it, so they took that map and made a third Metropolis Zone act with it. And
Well,
that's
actually,
why this zone has a third act.
wasn't one of the concept zones Wood Zone? Wasn't that supposed to be like a past version of Metropolis?
I don't know, but I do know
Because
Sonic
there-
2
there's
had
a wood-
time
there's
travel
a-
at some point in its concept development.
And they decided to just ship that off to the CD.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that went, but yeah, more or less. Another fun bit of trivia about Cyber City Zone, though, its graphics, some of its art was reused later on in the machine in Sonic Spinball.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, I dropped my grape.
And that's why.
Slicer.
And that's why when you go to play the Sonic the Hedgehog, the Lost Worlds, that hack with all the scrapped levels and their horrible badnik placement, it actually just uses the machine's graphics for the entire Cyber City act. For the entire Cyber City zone, I should say. For some reason, they gave that 2 zones, even though it's not supposed to have 2.
Ah!
Damn slicers.
No, that's kind of my fault, though. I jumped up on that one.
The ones on the ceiling aren't really much of a problem.
It's still
No.
the slicer's fault.
Why are you going that way?
I thought
How-
it was fun!
You played this game so many times, you'd think you'd have it memorized.
We're not all you, Lewis, who are unemployed and just play games forever.
Unemployed and bored and beat Mario Galaxy 2 in 4 fucking days.
No,
But
I
you've
beat
been
it.
playing
I
this-
beat it in 4 days. He beat it in
But-
3.
But you've been playing this for how many years again?
18.
Yeah, I rest my case.
Yeah, what about it? I screwed up then, I screw up now.
So what? Does your memory just not work or something?
I have a specific pattern of when I'm supposed to get hit. I cannot break that balance, otherwise I'll self-destruct.
Whoa, spikes. Can you actually get hit there? Or is that just there to scare you?
I think it's just there to scare you, actually.
Whoa!
You survived the
Aha.
slicer attack.
Lup, 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 lup. There, right there. How are you supposed to avoid that? I am convinced that you cannot avoid getting hit by that.
And you barely survived that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Try
terrible.
defending that, Sonic purist.
You know something that kind of bugs me about this level? It doesn't. This is, for all intents and purposes, the final Eggman base in the game, and neither the music nor the look of the level has that dark kind of edge to it that really does it for me in a final level.
But it's
I
not
mean-
a final level.
Well,
There was supposed to be a Death Egg Zone, but it never got made, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's too bad because the Death Egg Zone track is kind of epic.
It's creepy as hell.
I like how I was on those cogs, and Sonic for like a split second was completely upside down.
Whoa!
Aha! How do you like them apples? That
You
takes
don't-
mad
Epic
skills.
dodge.
Wait,
Just don't
kill
fall
back.
down.
Deserve to die.
Thank you.
You know, if you went too far away and came back down, you'd probably have his slicers back. Why are you jumping at the wall?
What? Habit?
Tails can really screw you up in these sections because he'll activate the
The Asteron.
the starfish that you don't get close enough to yourself. Yeah.
He can activate the Asterons, but at the same time he can
Take a hit for
unscrew
you.
these things very faster. Very faster.
Whoa! Now that thing, that slicer, it's never all. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I don't get why. Sometimes it's waiting in the elevator, and sometimes it's waiting for you right there. I mean, what happened with that slicer? Why is it so
Do
buggy?
you purposely get hit and just rape him, or...
No, I
No,
don't.
he's doing it the right way. I've watched this part already. He's doing it the skillful way. Ow.
Wrong.
Don't say the word skill. I just get hit.
He's trying to do it the skillful way. And, let me see. 3, 2, 1. Yep.
Like clockwork.
Anyway. He's. I never bother trying to do that. I actually do the long way where I always jump over him. So it's probably a good thing that I did not record this game because we'd be here for like 5 minutes fighting this boss. You see, my sense of timing is not good enough to do this. I can't do this.
It's not hard.
It's not really that hard. Then again, I've been playing this game for 18 years, so I got it down to a T. Except
Well-
for that last part where I died.
It's just that my sense of timing isn't quite that acute. So if it requires something precise, I can't really do it. Which is why I can only get so good at certain games.
Here comes his last attack, and it's pathetic.
He doesn't even aim at you.
It's not even aiming at you.
He recycled the first boss from the Mega Drive, from the Master System version of Sonic 1 as his pinch attack. Yeah, well, that worked. Worked so well the first time, I guess it'll work the second.
Flying!
Sky Chase. No.
Yeah, we're certainly
a nice breather level.
we're certainly chasing something at this speed.
Well,
Music is boring as crap. though.
clouds don't move fast when you're flying.
Well, the enemies are approaching us very slowly.
Well, they could just be moving backwards, despite the jet thruster on the back of that turtle, clearly showing that they're moving forward. Well, technically, they're moving with the clouds in the background.
Now,
No,
is
they're
there
moving
a
at
way to actually fall off the plane.
Yes, there is, especially if you're supersonic.
Yeah, you can if you're at the very front of the screen, there's a chance you can slip off past where the plane can actually reach.
Actually, I think if you go to the very back of the stage and you spin dash and jump, you can fall off the plane.
Yeah.
I think I've done that before.
That's one way to do it. Supersonic can do it really easily because he's
Yeah,
just so
it just
bleeding
runs off.
fast. Because he's just so bleeding
Are
fast.
you
Yeah.
purposely trying to avoid rings or something?
No, I'm actually listening to the music. I just noticed I'm head bobbing to the tune.
You didn't do it. You didn't wait and let him cycle through his boredom animation. That was my one request. That was my one request, Johnny. My one
What
request.
the hell is a request?
That was my one request. And you didn't do it.
Got bored for a second there.
But he was supposed to. It was
Have any of you
supposed
guys
to
ever
be
managed to hit all 6 of those? All 5 of those, I mean?
I'm not
Well, I don't think it's possible because the plane stops you from going too low. It's like those last 2 turtles on the bottom. I can't even go anywhere near them where either of us could hit each other, so why are they there?
I'm going to get you. I can't.
I'm going to stare at you angrily.